Alright, we are going to get the You're Welcome achievement in Northgard with the new Clan of the Stoat. So first thing we need to do is start a custom game. And we're going to get rid of all the special victory conditions. And we need to make sure we have at least one AI or player controlled partner. So we're going to be team 1 with a partner on team 1. We may as well make them the lion. And team 2 for our opponent. And we'll make them the goat. I don't think we'll need to worry about the goat overwhelming us. And we just need a medium-sized map. Don't want it to be too big. Alright. So, the goal of this achievement is to share 3 Levy bonuses that are at their max with a partner. That's why we need a team of 2. We'll do our Pathfinder Pavilion first. We want to work towards getting mutual effort so that the levies do get shared with our partner. And the easiest way to get 3 levy bonuses out of 1 fort, or duchy if you will, is going to be with military camps. You might be able to do it with resources, but this is the easiest way. I like to scout around first and see what we can see before I decide if I want to plop a woodcutter here. Just to see if we get a forest nearby, which we probably won't. Drop a woodcutter here too. I like to get those first 3 and then take the scout back away. He's only 1. Alright. We have no free food tiles, which kind of sucks. So let's take this one. It's down there. So we're going to set up for the achievement on this tile because there's not really anything there to compete with. So that's where we'll build our first military camp. Don't like it when I don't get an unguarded food tile. That's okay. And I'm going to drop a house. Should have done that sooner because I hit population cap. I don't want to do that. But that's okay. I'm actually going to make a second scout and hit this shipwreck here. Put a second guy on wood. So we want one of these forts eventually down here as well. We're going to hold off on that for the moment. Alright. Take this wolf out of here. And we can build a forager. These guys are very much like the Clan of the Lion. I'll go send him back to be a civilian again. So even though we're going for mutual effort, I'm going to start with landlords. Just for the sake of getting going. And we're going to have to sacrifice some sheep to get this tile. the reason we turned our sentry back into a subject is because subjects will heal when they're on the home base tile with the chapel there, whereas the sentry will not. And we're going to want to get some stone rolling. Rolling stone, if you will. And the tile that we're putting our fort on, we want to make sure we can have 4 buildings. So we're going to want 3 military camps plus the fort for this Levy achievement. Food is dwindling like mad. So we'll fill up this foraging hut. Every so many fame, you can make a new duchy. When you place a fort, it turns a zone into a duchy. We're actually going to put one on our food tile here to speed up food production. So when you build a fort on a tile, it turns it into a duchy. And when this is a duchy, these peasants that are foraging won't count against our population cap anymore. They'll be like their own little independent sovereignty. However, the people working on that tile consume more crowns, so that's the trade-off. But when we build the fort, we're going to have increased livability here as well, so we'll have more people in the food processing building, if you will. We're going to make this one a domanial fort. So the lord will be a domain lord, and he will give us you know, bonuses and such. So we're going to do that. We're going to get our lord, domain lord, and assign him to the foraging building. And livability is 6 here now. So we can pump more people into this little food building. Now we don't need that guy out scouting anymore. Next thing I'm going to do is get this one, because I get a free anchorage upgrade. And I just like getting extra out of my anchorage. I usually just plop one on my home tile, but I think I'll put it here this time. Since it's also a beach, then the woodcutter doesn't have to compete with livability on that tile. After that, we'll start going towards the mutual effort that we need there. So we need 120 fame, and we can form another duchy, which won't take long because we're already at 100. Our food is in the positive now. And we'll plop down a quarry here, so that we can get 5 iron for our war chief. So as you can see, very, very similar to the Lion Clan. Buildings need evolved to be specialty buildings in the same way. A lot of the same lore. The only real new mechanic is the forts and the duchies. So we're going to evolve this guy here into a seaport. We can get crowns and extra food. I don't like to send all my subjects to work just because we want to be gathering a little bit of faith for those lore upgrades. So we have basic production going on. Nothing too stellar or fancy. I probably don't have the best build order, but I play a lot of quick matches. It gets me through. So like this duchy here, there's food going on and there's mining going on, and if there was a third resource here that would satisfy all three. So we need to share 3 levy bonuses from the same duchy. And if we had one here, which is the eventual goal, these little levy things, we would get military bonus ones, because that's what we've got going on here. So by building 3 military camps, we're guaranteed to have 3 levy bonuses on that tile, making it the, in my opinion, easiest, most reliable way to get this achievement. As soon as we hit that 140 fame, we'll be all set. It's mostly just waiting on iron for the war chief, and we'll start picking some tiles here. We're going to want a monastery eventually, so that we can heal our troops. We don't want to put anything extra on here. This is saved specifically for military. So you can't drop a second sentry camp, so what you have to do is each one that you drop, you're going to evolve into a different thing. Archers are my favorite, so we'll do that first. And I guess 120 was actually the goal for the duchy, not 140. Even better. So then we'll start working our way to mutual effort. Sharp axes. Decima is another Stoat lore. Just makes it so your monasteries generate crowns, and adjacent zones as well generate more crowns. Mutual effort, of course, is our goal, so that we can share levies with allies. And you get under the military lore tree. In land protection, you can move your lords through your territory and adjacent territories, which is a Stoat specific. And marches of Brittany, your sentries can leave territory. They don't consume resources until winter, and your first 4 don't count as warband. How exciting. And we need to build another house. I guess doesn't really matter where. Alright, so as you can see, we're getting the levy bonus from the archery. So we can actually build a second sentry camp there. And we'll recruit a lord, just goes. Free defense. Whoop whoop. And we could evolve this now, but we're not going to quite yet. Turn our lord into a warlord, which means he can go into enemy territory. And some other military bonuses, such as the military camps in the zone increase the associated max bonus by a whopping 2.5%. Our miner's getting his ass kicked by a wolf. No! Oh well. That's okay. Our subjects can handle that. It's really just him. We'll send him back to heal. He can be our new miner. Ideally, we wouldn't let our subjects die, but I'm a little bit distracted explaining these lovely new clan perks. If they're clans, I guess technically they're kingdoms. I share a mutual interest with Autumn. Interesting. Not really sure what that means, but we don't have the shared mutual effort yet. Okay, we'll take it. Okay. So we're gonna evolve this one into Fantasy Camp, and then we can build another sentry camp. So there's a resource bonus here too we could levy, but I don't have anybody working that. And I might have to turn this into a defensive fort. I don't know. Because that is not increasing. So we want this red to go all the way around. Like if I click here, it'll tell me, you know, 229 days until we get the max bonus there. I'm not seeing that here, but get our war chief out now. And we'll try and take over this wolf den. I'll do colonization. I like to go with leadership because the bodyguard is an extra little unit we can use for now. And he's just going to camp out there for a minute. So we have levies ready to share here. So if we use this new levy system, this is at its max bonus now. So I'll get +4 food production and 20% resource bonus production as well, while the levy is active. So we do that. Right now our food is +3. Now it's +9 for a little bit. It's almost like the feast bonus, except this clan specific, Stoat specific. So these are increasing, it just doesn't want to tell me. Ah, there we go. Bonus reaches maximum in 1500 days. It's not a very quick bonus. So let's see if we turn this into a defensive fort. It's still 1500 days, okay. So that's a lot of days before these bonuses hit their max. I don't know if we can speed that up or not. It seems like an awful long time, but that's okay. Now that we've wasted all of our resources setting that up, I think it's high time we turn this into a proper farm. And mutual effort, there we go. So now, it is literally just a waiting game until these 3 bars fill up. And I'm not sure why it's now 2500 days. Oh man, that's a long wait. But you get the idea. Once this hits max, we'll hit levy and share. That will share all 3 max levy bonuses with our ally here, getting the "You Are Welcome" achievement. Assumedly because the Lion Clan says thank you, and we say "You are welcome." Okay, so we could set up a second food location here as well. I'm just not sure why these are going so very, very slowly. But that's okay. In the meantime, let's kill some wolves. So it doesn't look like these oh, they are increasing, okay. gonna say, it doesn't look like they were increasing without the Lord there, but they are. It's just not giving me the... So it says 1250 days. Interesting. So I'm not really sure what's affecting that, but... the joys of playing a new clan, I guess. We're getting a fair bit of citizenry now. So I guess we can plop down a monastery. And we'll take this one so we can get crowns, and we'll take the vow of poverty for more stone. Yeah, it's the same as the lion ones. Vow of poverty for stone, iron, and crowns. Vow of obedience for livability. And vow of chastity for less food consumption. Let's take this guy. Our levies are slowly building. We have so much stone now. We could evolve this into a champion camp, however, I feel like that will reset this bonus, and we don't want to do that. It seems that Nomino is speeds up the process there, so we're gonna leave him there for now, I think. A couple monks for healing. So another achievement you can get with these guys is building the Mjolnir relic, which is a Viking relic, but these guys can build it anyway. First you'd have to turn this into a reliquary, and then select Mjolnir. Build it, plop it down, and that's another achievement that is new to Clan of the Stoat. And there's another achievement to send 20 sentries into an enemy camp. So obviously, you just need to get your warband size up to a minimum of 20, train 20 sentries, get the appropriate lore, which is March of the Britannia, and sentries can go to enemy territory. Send 20 of them into enemy territory, and you get your shiny achievement. But that's not what we're doing in this particular match. We are starving. Perfect. Send more guys over there to farm. And we're gonna build another foraging building. We'll do it here. Oh my goodness. Foraging post. Yes, yes, right here. We've got a blizzard, that's why things are going terribly. But we'll take Hearthstone so that we can negate that effect slightly. Not enough to make a difference. We're all starving to death. Everything is great. I love starving to death. If your villagers aren't starving to death, are you really playing Northgard though? And of course the wolves want to be assholes, which is fine. There we go. Levy bonuses are slowly building. And go make some food, guys. Upgrade to a fishery, just because we can. We're gonna go with the population and the happiness bonus. Now we'll upgrade our pathfinders. Yay! He's probably not a great choice for Pathfinder because he's sick and starving, but what can you do? We're gonna send him out anyway. Now I'm wondering if I hit this levy, if it's going to impact these ones. Who knows? I don't really want to find out because it's already taking long enough. But yeah, food's back into the positive. Good, good. Everything's upgraded really that needs to be for the sake of this particular mission. Quest thing. Got a few sick people. Well, that's okay. They will persevere. Not my best. Not my best game, but oh well. For the purposes of this achievement, it's fine. And not that we need to win the match, but I am going to scout out the enemy. Who's got a better military than me already, even though he's the GOAT. They're not supposed to be very militaristic, which is why we made them the GOAT. That's okay though. And there. Dang, man. They've been busy. Alright. That's okay though. So we're just waiting for these to fill up. This levy's at its max. It didn't seem to affect these ones any, so that's good. So we use that one to get a little extra food bump. Now we're basically just waiting for this one to fill up. Mostly this one, it's the lowest. In the meantime, let's go kill some kobolds and wolves. Yeehaw. I want to get the kobolds first so that this decolonizes as a kobold zone. Oh, Nomino. His health's getting a little low. Get ready to pull him out if need be. I think we're fine. Cool. And our Pathfinder can probably just come home. And we don't really need to put him on food. We'll just send him back to his building. Home base. Those little shits. We'll have to go defend ourselves against some kobold now. I think we'll start going for down the military tree, because we're gonna, once we get these levies at the max, we're gonna destroy our enemy. May as well get a win out of it, even though we're just going for an achievement guide. We do need 50 wins for any Stoat Master achievements. Might as well finish after we get the achievement. And there is a third Stoat achievement, which is to win a lore victory with only assigning monks to Viking relics, which of course would be like runestones and carved stones, circle stone. However, that achievement is bugged and none of us have been able to figure out how to get it. No matter what we do, we put a bunch of monks on runestones and circle of stones and win a lore victory without putting them in monasteries ever. Doesn't pop. Somebody got a lore victory literally just off of subjects alone. It didn't pop. So yeah, we're believing that one is bugged at the moment, unfortunately. But that's okay. It would not be a Shiro expansion if there weren't bugs. They are notorious for their bugs. I'm pretty sure it's just like update, DLC, game is broken. Cycle repeats at this point. Where is this? He must be going around to try to get over here or something to get me. I know they're coming for me. These weird creatures. I don't even know how you pronounce them. Mirkalf? Mirkalf? I don't know. I'm sure I butchered it. Oh, these levies are coming through awful slow. I'm not really too worried about building up my territory, since we're literally just gonna push for the win here as soon as we get these levies up. It says there's no levy being generated. There is. Maybe there's not. I don't know. Maybe it's because I keep leaving that it's taking so long. We're just gonna chill here, I guess, until the levy breaks. We need the Chevy back to the levy, or the levy runs dry. If you get that reference, you may be old, like me. Oh yay, we can collect 2 levies at the same time. That just means 2 ports, not 2 bonuses. Does that make sense? And might as well fill up these food buildings. Really? We're all set. We're gonna have everything we need once we get there. Alright. Might stick a smithy somewhere just for shits and giggles. I don't really need to send everybody to build it, that's okay. We're almost there. Does look like they either reworked the smithy for the southern kingdoms, or Stoat is a little bit different. So those look a little different to me, but anyway, I like to go for the hurt additional enemies and then spam archers while using Nomino and his bodyguard as the tanks. And we're just gonna go boop, 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 and win, hopefully. Most importantly, we're going to get the You Are Welcome achievement here very shortly. There's so much food. You struggle for food so bad with these kingdoms at the start, and then it's just like, broop. They snowball out of control. But yeah, I mean, once you're stable, you're stable. We're not going for any kind of special wins, just domination enabled. So we get to be really lazy and just kind of sit. It's also on easy difficulty just for the sake of this achievement. We have an alliance of convenience, do we? Weird. Weird. hardly anything really. Didn't have to manage breweries, taverns, whatever. But again, we are playing on easy. Domination win only. And we're literally just trying to get this achievement. So it's not a very intense game. Plus the AI in this game is stupid. I mean, eventually they'd probably spam attacks at me, but not for a long time. You have a lot of time. So now we're just waiting this out, unfortunately. It's being very slow. This will be done way ahead of schedule, which is great. I think we will make it fantasy. Then we'll make one sentry. The rest are going to be archers. We do that for military strategy for the 5% attack bonus for each type of military unit, because that's our next lore. And we may or may not get legendary heroes by the time this levy fills. We'll see. Alright, so I guess we assign it this way now. That's kind of new, unless that's a Stoat thing. Might be. I don't know. Actually, I haven't played this game in quite a long time, actually. And I seen the DLC has been released today. Or yesterday, maybe, I don't know. So it's like, yeah. Guess I'm playing again. My 100% is no longer 100%. And I'm one of those weirdo achievement hunter, OCD completionist people. It's probably the only reason I'm playing again. After 1,000 wins in the Norse god achievement, I was a little bit burned out on this game. And the bugs drive me a little crazy. Alright, so we should have all 3 levy bonuses. 1, 2, 3 at the max. Alright, we'll pop those as soon as we're ready to attack these guys. Just a second here. This should be more than enough. These Meerkalfer people, whatever they are, like to attack me. That's okay. Alright. Let's pop this achievement. Levy and share. Go! And there is your welcome. Collect and share a levy, providing at least 3 bonuses at their max level. And honestly, they can have that kobold riddled hut place. Because we're about to win. I will literally let them have it. I do not care. Although they'll probably carry on to my next tile, but whatever. That's okay. Once we get this one first, we're good. But yes, that is the easy and reliable way to unlock You Are Welcome, is through levy bonuses, levied, if you will, through military zones. And my game has frozen. Why am I not surprised here? Alright. So the bugginess of the game has struck, I guess. I can hit escape, but it will not do anything else. Interesting. Interesting. Can I load? I don't know if this autosave is this game or if it's a game from earlier when I was playing. Oh damn. Let's see. I was doing some quick play earlier just to kind of take a little peek at this clan. No, this looks like the right game. Okay. So, quite literally, as soon as I was about to capture that zone, we get the crash, freeze, whatever. But as I mentioned earlier, this game loves to bug and freeze and crash. So yeah, like clockwork, we are never disappointed. Seems like the Mirkalfar. I really don't know how to say that word. Levy was a bit delayed after we reloaded. They're gonna come try and take this tile that I lovingly cleared. Are we under attack here this time? Let me send this guy up to defend instead. Look, he's got a war chief this time. Interesting. Alright, we've successfully defended territory this time. Let's share those wonderful levies again. Let's see, fingers crossed the game doesn't decide to freeze again. We can squeeze this extra win out towards our 50 Stoat wins. Either way, we got the You're Welcome achievement out of the way. And that in itself is a victory. Let's see. Oh my god. Why? Alright, so I'm just gonna give up on squeezing the win out of this one, I think. But we got the You're Welcome achievement. And yeah, I'm not sure why it keeps freezing there, but it does. It's fine. I'd be a little irritated if I was trying to like only squeeze a win out of this. It's like it's moving around when I... Weird. I don't know what it is doing. Anyway. Welcome to Bug Guard. Every update, every DLC. Alright. Well, hopefully that will help some of you get the You're Welcome achievement anyway. I'll just go back to one-on-one quick wins. And in the future, I'm hoping to do a series on Conquest with Clan of the Stoat. We'll see, crashes permitting or not. But if this guide helped you get your achievement, or if you found anything fun, funny, interesting, entertaining, helpful, Or if you hate it, whatever. Give it a like. I could really use a subscribe more than anything. And let me know in the comments what other Northgard content you would like to see. Have a good night.